Hey guys, welcome back to another very interesting video of our channel Versatile Knowledge, and today I'm going to be doing the unboxing, first impressions and overview of the Xiaomi Mi LED TV 4a Pro. This is the 32 inches Android television from Xiaomi. I bought this product for around 12,500 rupees from the Mi Home official Xiaomi offline stores. And the installation of this television actually happened on the same day. In fact, just a couple of hours after I bought this television from the Mi Home store, the service person came to our home. He was wearing mask, he was wearing gloves, and also he used the sanitizer before entering the house. And he unwrapped the television carefully and kept it on our stand. And also he installed everything in detail. He connected our cable, he connected the HDMI and audio equipment and everything, and explained all the things that is present about this television in detail, and also answered all our queries. The total installation charges was around 500 rupees, and hence the overall setup process and the installation process from the Xiaomi's service team was excellent. Now let's go ahead and boot the television from our side for the first time. So we can use the power on button on the remote that has been provided inside the box, and we will get this Mi boot logo and also the Android's default boot animation, which is this. And this TV actually runs on the Android TV OS 9. And also once we directly go ahead, we get the stock Android interface, and also you can choose the MIUI interface as well if you are into MIUI. And now let's go ahead and check out how the remote is. This is the default remote that comes out of the box. We have multiple number of options which are pretty simple. It is a plastic remote, the power button, Google Assistant button, and also this is the ring for up, down, left, right and selection, and also the Mi logo for going into the patch wall, back button, and the circle button is to go to the stock Android launcher, the Netflix, Amazon Prime and volume button. And this uses the AAA batteries, and me being a typical Indian do not want to remove the plastic cover from the remote straight away. And now let's go ahead and check out the ports. On the right side behind the television, we find these ports of this television. This is the Ethernet port and the normal AV port to connect your cable televisions. We have the HDMI ARC or the HDMI ARC port, and we also have two other HDMI ports, which is the 2.0 based ports. And we also have the USB 2.0 based two USB ports, the antenna to connect old style cable televisions or old style cable connections, and also we have the earphone out port that is present at the back side. Now let's go ahead and check out the overall interface and settings. This is the default Android interface that comes with this television. There are notifications which are similar to any other Android TV OS based notifications, and we have the inputs, settings and many other things as such. And before going ahead and connecting our Google account, let's connect to the internet. This particular television does not support 5 GHz internet band. Instead, it only supports the 2.4 GHz internet bands, and I'm going ahead and connecting to my 2.4 GHz internet connection. And just like any other Android smartphone, you have to enter the password, and the internet or the Wi-Fi on this television will be successfully connected. As you can see, the Wi-Fi has been successfully connected. Now let's go ahead and finish setting up our television. As you saw, we already got a software update. Now I'll go ahead and connect my Google account to the Android television to get personalized services. So we have to just visit androidtv.com/setup on our mobile phone on which our default Google account is logged in, and enter this code, and automatically the TV will sign to our Google account which we intended to, and it will give a success message as you see. And all the personalized services, sending data to Google, and all those bits and pieces of settings that you need to make will be presented to you on the TV. And also this install additional applications will actually get pop up, and you can even set a default name to the Android television. You can choose the list of names that is present in the default options, or you can even set a custom name from the keyboard. And also once everything is set, you can just go ahead and download the Android system update. The first time I booted this television, I got an Android system update of around 1 GB, and it got the May 2020 security patch. And also another feature got updated where you can instantly power on the television. Now let's go ahead and check out the inputs. These are the different inputs where you can select channel and different HDMI ports. And if you want to select the cable television, you can select AV, and you have to turn on the set-top box and use that particular set-top box remote to control the channels of the cable television. HDMI is for something if you have connected using the HDMI port. And this is the accounts option where it will show which Google account has been signed into the television. And you can even remove the account and sync the account for your Google services. Apps actually show whichever apps are installed. In the device preferences, we see the system update, device name, restart the television, and as you can see, the TV is running on Android TV OS 9, that is Android Pie. Android TV OS 10 was launched in December 2019, and most probably the update will be available on this TV too. And you can set the automatic time based on the internet options, and you can select the system sounds options. You can select the sound mode based on standard, news, movie, and whichever custom sound mode if you want, and you can increase the equalizers as well. And there are picture modes where you can set between different picture modes option that is present. I set to the vivid picture mode, and also there is the color temperature, which I generally keep it to cool all the time. And also there is something called as DNR, that is the digital noise reduction. I actually set it to medium, which helps you to reduce the noise in the viewing. And also there is the backlit, where you can switch between dynamic backlit to on or off. It is more like the ambient light sensor on your smartphones. And also we have patch wall options, which is the default MIUI launcher. If you want to set it as default MIUI launcher, you can set it that as well. And also the internal storage is around 8 GB, out of which 4.7 GB will be used out of the box. You can clear cache data as well from here. And we have the home screen, which is the stock Android home screen. You can customize a lot of options, reorder your apps, and many other things as such. And also we have the screensaver option that is present in the settings, where you can set your screensaver. Location options is present, and also security option is present, where you can install apps from unknown sources, just like installing third-party apps from a pen drive or something like that. And also we have the accessibility options, and also an option to turn on or turn off the password for TV, and the factory reset option is present over there. Remotes and accessories, where you can add the Bluetooth devices to your television. Xiaomi RC is the remote which actually connects via Bluetooth. Now let's go ahead and check about the performance. Generally, this device actually comes with a 64-bit quad-core ARM Logic Cortex A53 CPU, a Mali 450 MP3 GPU, 1 GB of RAM, and 8 GB of eMMC based storage. So the overall performance of this television is actually very snappy. If you have seen my previous TV video where I have actually unboxed a TCL television, the performance of this TV is actually better when compared to the performance of that TCL television. Opening and closing of apps is very fast. Moving between things in the interface is fast as well. When we talk about the screen quality, this device is actually a HD ready television with a resolution of 1366 x 768. It has a 178-degree viewing angle. It has a 60 Hz refresh rate and a response time of 6.5 milliseconds. It is not a HDR panel or a full HD panel or something. The default home screen interface is the stock Android interface, but by using the Mi logo that is present on the remote, you can go to the patch wall and enjoy over 70,000 plus hours of content. And if you want to switch back to your stock Android interface, just press on that round logo that is present on the television. Switching between patch wall and the stock Android launcher was very fast, and it happened in a jiffy, which shows how good is the performance of this television. Now let's go ahead and open YouTube and let's check out how is the sound quality of this television. This TV comes with two 10-watt speakers on either side, giving a 20-watt sound output. Let me play some NCS music. This television is a 720p panel and it can play back videos up to 1080p, which is the upscaled version of 1080p. It is not native 1080p. The resolution is just 1366 x 768 and hence 1080p videos actually looks a little bit mushy or a little bit soft. And also it does not support HDR or higher dynamic range playback on any of the videos. There is no upscaling up to 4K or something like that, but still the quality of this playback looks very good. Overall, the 1080p playback also looks fantastic on this television. There is no problem playing 4K videos on your pen drive or something. And there is also the Netflix option that is present on your remote, and it uses the Google Smart sign in to sign into your Netflix account. And you need to have a Netflix account to use this Netflix services. And also you can see there the HD is present in possible titles and you can play back in full HD on the Netflix as well. But since it is a budget television, there is no support for HDR and there is no support for Dolby Vision on Netflix as well. When we talk about the Amazon Prime Video, the playback is restricted only up to HD. So let me show you one title where I'll be playing in HD. So when you go to any titles, it shows 5.1. That means it supports DTS HD. This is a television which supports DTS HD sound, that is a 5.1 channel sound. And when you go ahead and see, it says 5.1 over there. So that means you can play back in rich sound quality. But in terms of the resolution, it supports only up to HD resolution and not full HD resolution. And if Amazon Prime Video supports a full HD resolution, it actually shows full HD on the bottom of the screen. But when I play back something, it shows a HD even after multiple number of minutes of buffering. You can wirelessly connect your smartphone to your TV by using the View Phone Media and watch all the content that is present on your mobile directly on the television, which is a very cool feature. And now let's talk about the Google Assistant that is present default. So there is this button of Google Assistant on the remote. On pressing that button, the Google Assistant will get activated and you can ask questions to your television by just using your voice and also navigate between options present on your TV.
Currently in Bengaluru, it's 24 degrees with drizzle. Today, there'll be showers with a forecasted high of 24 and a low of 19.
All in all, for this price range of around 12,500 rupees, I'm actually satisfied with the performance, the display quality and everything else with the television. And also with the latest update that came, the television feels even more snappy and also booting time of television is extremely fast. It is just like unlocking your smartphone. And the power consumption of this television has been written as 50 watt. So 50 watt is the power consumption when the television is on, and in standby the power consumption is 0.5 watt, which is pretty good. And also there is this wall mounting adapter which I purchased from Xiaomi itself from their store for 500 rupees. This does not come inside the box, but this has to be purchased separately for 500 rupees. And if you give it to the technician who came for installation, he will install this wall mounting adapter and mount your television on this wall mount during the installation process itself. So this does not come inside the box, it has to be purchased separately. That is the point. Since it is a stock Android based television, you can expect updates up to 2 years from the date of purchase. And also this has the support for the AV, that is support of digital cable channels, where you can connect your normal cable television. But the playback of cable television, if it is not a HD set-top box, will be very blurry. So this is how it looks. It looks blurry and it is just okayish. If you have a HD set-top box, then the content cable channels will look very good on this television as well. So under the price range of around 15,000 rupees, we can find multiple number of 32 inches Android based smart TVs, and most of the televisions are actually HD ready, that is the 720p displays. The only downside to this television is that it is a 720p panel and not a full HD panel of 32 inches. Overall, you can find smart TVs in this price range from the brands like Realme, Nokia, Motorola, OnePlus, Xiaomi, Kodak, Adson, and you can find TCL smart TVs, Cloudwater, Hitachi, Thomson, Blaupunkt, and multiple number of brands offering smart TVs based on Android at this price range. Depending upon your preference and depending upon your needs, go for the one which suits your best. The only downside, as I said, to this particular television which I have reviewed is the resolution of HD ready. If it would have been full HD at this price range, it would have been like an icing on the cake. So that's it for this video, guys. If you guys have liked this video, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more interesting content ahead. Thank you for watching, guys.